And welcome back, YouTubians. Today, we do pulls on that thing. Using that app, Perf app from, you can get it off the game store. So, yeah, it's like 15 bucks, okay? And it works, it works. There it is. This is the bubble top we rebuilt at 2234, okay? Okay, no Venturi. What does that even mean? It means that it doesn't have the choke point on the throttle on the carburetor. The little donut, we took it out. Okay. Just want to make sure you guys are with me here. This thing should make somewhere between 120 to 130. I think that I'm not there because I have not replaced the runner. Let me go back. The intake runner, and that is currently my choke point. This yellow thing, and it comes up right here, to connect to the carburetor. Okay, have not replaced that. That is currently my choke point. That is the narrowest, because the runners that are 32. My end casts are actually opened up to approximately the equivalent of 40 millimeters. Okay, so they're just not. That's my choke point right there. So I expect it somewhere in the low 120s. I don't know what we're gonna get. Let's go find out. Okay, we're gonna talk about blue. This is a 2234cc motor. It's a very big motor. It has the bone stock carburetor with no Venturi. Okay. This is fairly new motor. This is the bubble top we rebuilt. If you guys want to go see those videos, they're down there on the list on my channel. These end casts are ported. Okay. They got some porting. See? That's some JB Weld I used like, 12 years ago? Something like that. Because I removed the Venturi. It has no Venturi in there. Now, you can't do that to a small motor, okay? It has to be at least in the 2 liter range, okay, for it to work. Otherwise, you have to do another modification, which I'm not going to go into. Okay, so let me just put this over like this so you guys can see that there is no Venturi. Let me get the... Okay, you see that? There is no Venturi in there. It's just straight down. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go for a drive and see how much power this thing makes. Oh, one more thing. This airbox is actually slightly modified. Okay, let me see if I can open it. If you don't do this, what's going to happen is the oil that's in here is going to get sucked up into here, and you're going to be making a blue smoke cloud. A cloud of blue smoke. Okay, not only that, it's going to whip down, and it's going to make an oily mess. Yeah, been there, done that. So found out the hard way. See, I lifted it up about half an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. I just tack welded it back together. Okay, I'd use some. I drilled a little hole, and then that little pilot hole, I was able to get metal shears, and I was able to take that off. So everything's a little higher on this. The reason is if you don't do that, that oil is going to get sucked in. Okay. And this actually allows it to flow a little bit more air. Like a top. Okay. So let's just do a pull real quick. See how much horsepower this engine has. We'll be using my phone with that app. So let's go. Man, I've forgotten how nice this thing drives. This is 2234. Single carburetor, no Venturi. It's just butter smooth. And it's got a huge cam. FK42. I think at duration at 50,000s, I think it's 246 or 47. That's a lot of duration on a single carburetor. Oh, but it drives like a dream. Alright, so I'm just gonna pull forward and then pull over on the side of the road, and then I'll set up the time thing. Okay. See if it works. Waiting for a green. Green means go. Okay, it's green. So we're gonna go to second gear and then floor it. That's floored. Okay. That wasn't like my best pull. However, it dynoed at 121, 140 pounds of torque, which is more or less what I was expecting on the torque. Let's just do this again somewhere else. Okay. Let me do this one more time. Okay, it says green light. Let's see. Okay, we're getting consistent readings. So this thing is making about 120 horses at the flywheel, which is, I knew it was going to be between 120 to 130. I haven't driven this car like for me, you know. It's my son. We just put it back together and we never really did anything to the timing table or anything like that. Okay, so we're back in the garage. Now, the reason I made this video is because there's individuals that are leaving comments on some other videos that I made about that carburetor specifically, calling it BS. Yeah, they called it BS. Would you believe that? Anyways, and I specifically told them that this carburetor, if done right, can make between 120 to 130 horses, okay? I just proved to you that this thing made 121, okay? And the other one made almost 120, like 0.02%, you know. I was almost at 120. So it's very consistent, okay? And those weren't exactly my best pulls. It takes a while to get to know how to start out, how to shift into second, and then let her have it. That app, Perf Expert app, is the app that dyno people use. People that dyno for a living, that's what they use, because it's within 1 to 2% margin of error, okay, on your torque and your horsepower, okay? It's that good, okay? I sent that information, that very information I showed you on the screen, to the dyno expert, and he said, because he's done that with that carburetor, that very mod on that 34 PICT 3 carburetor. He's done that very mod, and that's exactly what he was expecting to see. Okay, so we are at our max right now until I change the intake runner, or probably upgrade the carburetor to a 39 PICT 3. Yeah, 39 millimeter throttle. Whoa. That's the next project on this, and we're gonna also replace the intake runner, but that's in the future because it belongs to my son, and he's currently a college student, and you know, I don't need to explain that. Okay, so car kicks ass. Sorry that I look a little scruffy. Yeah, scruffy, very scruffy. I'm doing some tile work. Yeah. I'm almost done. Last room. Whew. So, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. 34 PICT 3 carburetor mod is not for everybody. I'm going to say that you need to be a pretty good mechanic to actually do this, okay? You need to know what you're doing with the jetting. Very important, jetting. You need to know how to calibrate your pump. That's a little screw that it slides up or down on the little negative and positive little slider on the pump. Okay, you need to know what the hell you're doing there. Other than that, that thing will run smooth like a normal car. If you go like wide open, like boom, just open it, it'll hesitate because it's got a very long way to go to the runners and then into your heads, okay? So it's basically the same problem that the 1600 has, okay? That's why but if you go like smooth on it, yeah, she'll haul ass. She'll haul ass. Anyways, thank you muchachos for watching. There you go. See you on the next one.